Hi, this is Tim from UK Home Gym, your home for UK specific independent home gym tips and advice. And Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. And maybe this is the year when you have decided to get fit, to build some muscle, to get in shape, and you have decided to make that New Year's resolution along with many, many others, and you have decided to join your local gym. Okay, so, great idea. But can we improve on that idea? Can we, instead of um, spending all that money that we will never get back on a home gym, on a commercial gym membership for 12 months, can we, instead of that, actually go ahead and buy some home gym equipment? How much home gym equipment can we get? Assuming that we have nothing to start, we're starting off with nothing with a year's gym membership. Let's see if we can find out. So I'm going to hopefully vanish off into the corner of your screen now. And let's imagine, I'm not going to pick on home gym, but on pure gym, but I'm going to take them as an example because I believe they've got 360 gyms around the UK, and they are the UK's biggest gym chain. We're going to look at their membership, their standard, their core membership, their £28.99. Now, I believe that does vary depending on where you are, but for my local one, that's what it costs. So we'll, for the sake of argument, we'll do that. Now, of course, you can get the cheaper off-peak one there, but it's limited access. I really wouldn't recommend doing that. I think that, we're all busy people. So £29 times 12 plus a £20 joining fee makes £368. So what can we do with £368? Well, assuming that we have nothing, I think the first thing we need to do is we need to get ourselves a squat rack or something along those lines, because I do think that safety comes first, and I do think that compound lifts are the most important, and they will give you the most bang for your buck in terms of return. So I want to be able to do those safely in my home gym. So I'm going to get a squat rack, but instead of getting like a power cage, which is what I recommended in a previous video where I was speaking about how you could build a home gym for £600. We've got a much lower budget this time. I'm going to say that instead of doing that, you can get a half rack. Now, I don't recommend you go any lower than that in terms of getting like squat stands. I think those are really unstable if you're using them on your own. It could be particularly dangerous. But I'm going to say that probably you should probably go to MirrorFit here. They'll probably have a good option for us here for half racks, and I've used a lot of their half racks before. They're quite good. They've got one here which is, I don't know, I don't really like the length of those spotter arms. They don't look long enough to me. That would save us a bit of money to go with that. And this is a slightly nicer one, but I believe that I'd go with this one. £150, let's call it. £150, but they're going to ask you for a £5 delivery for that as well. So that takes us down to £218. Okay. So next thing I'm going to recommend that we do is get ourselves a barbell, and I think that we want like the cheapest barbell that we can afford, but we don't want to go too crazy. I'm going to go with Olympic here. You could save yourself a little bit more money if you went with standard, but I think eventually you probably will want to go for an Olympic setup. So let's not have this debate in this video, maybe. So if we go to factory weights here, they've got their January sale going on now, and that means you can get their 7-foot Olympic barbell for £95 20p. We'll call that £95 plus £5 delivery. It will be, let's call that £100. So now we're down to 118. Now this is not the best barbell you will ever find, but it is made to all the right standards there. It is, 20 kilograms, 28 millimeters shaft diameter, 7 foot. So, it'll go very well on our bar. I think that that's probably the cheapest we can go in terms of a barbell. Now, I'm going to say that we need a bench. I'd love to get an adjustable bench, but that's going to push our budget, quite severely. So I'm going to say go for a flat bench instead of that. And this is probably our best one. It's a foldable flat bench. It's not going to be the best flat bench you'll ever use by any stretch of the imagination. However, it does retail for £36 with free delivery. You can fold it away. Expert assembly. I really don't think you will need expert assembly for £50 per unit. Anyway, wonderful. I would get one of these, and that is going to cost us £36. Okay, so we've got £82 left. That's not a lot of money. So the next thing we're going to need is some collars for the bar to make sure that our weight plates don't slip around when we're doing our bench, we're doing our squats and so on. We'll go back to MiraFit here, and I want to get a good pair of collars. I don't want to mess around and get stuff that's not going to work. And I don't like these spring type collars. I'd much rather have these quick release ones here. And I'll get those. Those are £13. We've already paid the £5 delivery, so we have now got £69 left to buy ourselves some weight plates. Now, I think these are probably the cheapest kind of weight plates that we can get. Let's see how many of these we can get with our remaining £69. We will certainly want a set of 10 kilogram plates, so that is minus £44. These are free delivery. We've got £25 left, and that is just enough. Yes, £25 is just enough to get a set of 5 kilogram plates. So we've got 2 10 kilogram plates and 2 5 kilogram plates. That's not a lot of weight, really, is it? However, it's a decent start. So let's sum up what we have got there with our budget there, with our £368. We have got a very good half rack that will serve you for as long as you want it. You can do pull-ups on this. I'd rather have a power cage with a pull-up bar, but you can do pull-ups on this. What you need to do is use your barbell as a pull-up bar, basically. My gym buddy does this, and he swears by it. I think there are better ways to do pull-ups, as I've said on a previous video, but, if we're on a budget, we can still do pull-ups on that way. And then we've got ourselves a barbell. Not the best barbell in the world, but not the worst. We've got ourselves a bench, a flat bench. It's not the greatest of flat benches. We might want to upgrade it at some stage, but it's all right. We've got some very good collars, which will last us for a long time, and we've got some decent weight plates that we can use. And I think that basically we've started ourselves off with a home gym there. You can now go into you can put that in your garage or whatever, and you can go in there and you can do squats, you can do overhead press, you can do bent over rows, you can do deadlifts. It would be nice to have something for the floor to protect the floor a little bit, but I think if we're very careful with putting the weights down, we shouldn't cause any problems. And there you go. I mean, I think if you had maybe £100 more, you could certainly take this to the next level by buying a lot more weight plates, and maybe a pull-up bar or something like that, a pull-up bar dip station type thing. That might be something you might want to add to it. But look, you've started yourself off there with a very good home gym. So, in conclusion, is this a home gym that could reproduce or could better a year's membership to Pure Gym? Maybe not, but it's yours and you keep it and you can upgrade it. And if you were to then add the next year's budget to it, then you would definitely be able to get all the rest of the weight plates that you wanted, plus do some better things. Maybe you could get an adjustable bench there. Maybe you could get some pulley system sorted out so that you can do cable stuff in there. You could have a lot of options there. So just 1 year's gym membership has already started you off with a decent home gym. And if you were then to add just a few £100, even £50 to it to get a few more weight plates, you would be looking at a very serious home gym indeed. So I wonder what you think of my ideas here. Maybe you have a better way to spend £368 on home gym equipment. Please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please do check out our website. That's ukhomegym.com. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you next time on UK Home Gym.